Hello, Christy Ruffner here, and today we're going to do an update in my Zukul autobot. It's week number 11, and things have been really not happening with the autobot for the last month, but I do want to show you some things about the back office, talk about how to subscribe and renew, and just sort of share my outlook on what's happening with the market right now and how I'm going to proceed with this Zukul autobot in the near future. So let's go back into my back office and we'll get started. Today we're going to do just a quick update on my Zukul back office. Not really a whole lot to share today because the market is still down and all of my active trades are still up, where the market has to move, a few $100s before we get back into the margin where it'll start selling again. But that's okay because I believe that the cryptocurrency market is here and here to stay, and that the prices are definitely going to rise back up. There's lots of reasons why the market has fallen, and if you pay attention to the news, you will know that. And so once things stabilize again, then those prices are going to go back up. But I did want to take you in the back office and show you a couple of things and to maybe help you understand a little bit about how the platform works. So I'm already logged into my back office here. I've got the dashboard for my trading bots pulled up. And there's lots of changes going on back here after they merged everything together. Now they're just sort of fine-tuning everything. One of the nice things is that they show your Zukul balance over here. This is what I use to pay my subscription. These are commissions that I get from promoting the Zukul tools. And they have been paying my subscription for my trading bot, which is nice. So really the only out-of-pocket money that I have is what the currency that I used to start my original subscription before I started building, and the fiat currency that I put in to trade with. Now that's one of the things that I want to make sure that you understand, is that this commissionable money is the only money or currency that Zukul has any kind of control over. These are subscription payments that users are paying to use the platform, to use the trading bot, and if they want to get into the affiliate program and use the tools. So that is the only money that Zukul has any kind of control over. Anything that you decide that you're going to use as a trading currency goes into your exchange, and Zukul has no control over that. The only thing that the trading bot does is it communicates with the exchange to tell the exchange what to do with that currency, to buy and sell currency. So want to focus in here on the trading quota usage. The trading quota has absolutely nothing to do with the actual currency that you have in your exchange to trade with. The trading quota is only part of your package. So whatever package you decide to subscribe to for the trading bot, that is your trading quota. So I am part of the beginner package, which allows me to trade up to $1,500. Now I have only put $1,000 in my exchange to trade with, so that's all I'm going to have available to trade with. But if I wanted to put another $500 into my exchange, I could trade up to that $1,500 mark with robots. I could set up as many robots as I wanted, as long as they stayed within that $1,500 quota, and as long as I had actual fiat currency in the exchange to use to buy and sell currency. So that is one aspect that's really important for you to understand, that however much fiat currency you put in the exchange, that's what the robots can use to trade, and that this trading quota is just your allowable amount. So if I put $2,000 in to the exchange to trade with, the robots could only use 1,500 of that, unless I decided to upgrade my trading bot and that would allow me to trade more. And I can do that at any time. I could come in here and right now I could upgrade. I could click this button right here and I could upgrade to the next package. It would cost me the full amount of the package to do that. So the next package is 85 units in my fiat currency, so it would cost me $85 to upgrade, even though I'm still have half a month left on my beginner package. So what that would do is they make these calculations in the back office and they give you credit for the amount of the beginner package that is still owed you and add that on to a new expiration date. So right now my package expires on the 1st, so then that would change my expiration date to a new date. And honestly, it's very confusing to me how they do it, but the main thing to understand is that you're not losing anything. Anytime that you decide that you want to upgrade, you're not losing anything by doing that. And if I wanted to go ahead and renew right now, I could renew and pay my my 35 units for me, $35 to renew, and it would set my new renewal date up to 46 days until my account expires. So it's always good to renew ahead of time. You don't want to leave it too late. Now for me, because I can use my Zukul balance to pay, for me it's instant. I mean, you click the button and it automatically just takes what it needs out of your Zukul balance and you don't have to worry about it. But if you're paying through through the blockchain, then you want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of time for that payment to clear, because if it doesn't clear by the time your account expires, that's not Zukul's problem. That's your problem, because you need to make sure that you get that payment made in plenty of time for that payment to clear, so that you don't lose the access to your bots. And what happens is that the bots will automatically sell everything. And so if your bots are sitting like mine right now, my bots are all sitting at a loss. If I were to fail to pay my subscription in time, all of those lots would sell and I would lose. And so you will just, it's your responsibility to make sure that your subscription is paid on time. So it's never an issue to go ahead and renew early. Go ahead and get that done ahead of time and just make that your new monthly subscription date. And like I said, you don't lose anything. It just tacks on that extra month on to whatever your current expiration date is, and you know that you're covered. So you always want to plan ahead, because you never know what's going to happen, where you might be called out of town, caught away from your computer, whatever. Those kind of issues are not Zukul's problems. It's your responsibility to make sure that it gets taken care of. So I would just really encourage you to do that. Right now, like I said, all of my bots are currently sitting at a loss because of the market. And so I'm holding, obviously. I'm not going to sell anything at this time. I'll take you in here and you can see that my most recent bot that I set up, made a couple of sales, three trades, which they made me 0.65%, 1.03%, and 0.45%. So these trades made me money. I have it set up to make me, let me see, let's go back to the dashboard. Oh, here it is right here. I've got it set up to make me at 1% overall. That's the overall. So let's see. Let's see what I've got this lot set to make me. Let's go into edit settings. I've got it set to make me 0.25% per lot. So 0.25% per lot, 37 cents. And we'll go into view details again. Scroll down here and go into the trading log. And you'll see that I made 97 cents here, 67 cents here, and $1.54 here. So well over my 0.25 on all of my trades. And that's how the bot is set up. But currently my one lot is sitting in a position where if I were to click on this button and sell now, I'd lose $22.16. Well, I don't want to do that, obviously. And so we're going to wait for the market to come back up. And as you can see, it has been going up fairly steadily here since about 4 p.m. Yesterday. Or actually, it's 4 p.m. today on the exchange. I think it's set at UK time because that's where the bots are. So it's going up right now. And then if we take a look at the Bitcoin Cash, the Bitcoin Cash is, again, all of my trades are sitting where they would lose if I were to sell right now. My latest trade, which was set up on the 10th of May, needs to go up to $1,600, and right now we're sitting at $891. So it's got quite a ways to go before it's going to be back in the position where I can start selling off these trades and making me some profit again. I'm really not worried about it. It's going to be coming up, I know, eventually. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm putting together some more fiat currency so that I can set up a new robot. And I'm just going to keep adding robots as I go. And eventually I will get to the point where all of my robots will at some point be trading. I really believe that that is part of the key here, is to not try to make everything with 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 robots. The more bots you can get into action, the more opportunity you'll have for them to be actively trading. So that's really what is recommended. That's what I recommend. That's what I'm going to do. You don't want to get stuck at the lower packages where you don't have any elbow room to grow. I understand that if that's where you need to be to start, that's okay, but don't stop there. Don't get discouraged because your bots get stuck and you're afraid to put anything more into it. It's really important. Number one, you shouldn't be here if you don't believe in the crypto market. You shouldn't be here if you don't believe that the prices are going to continue to rise, if you think that it's just going to bottom out and die. This is not where you should be. You should be here if you believe that cryptocurrency is here to stay. The evidence is definitely there that it is. All of the financial institutions are building platforms to handle the cryptocurrency. There's just a huge amount of evidence that indicates that cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. It's here to stay, and it's going to become just like any other market, Forex market, and it's going to continue to go up and down and up and down. And when it's down, you hold. When it's up, you sell. So, and that's what the robots do for me, so that I don't have to sit at my computer all day. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't take some responsibility and pay attention to the markets. That's one of the things that I'm learning as well, is that I still need to be involved if I want to make the most of my robots. And so as I build and put more fiat currency, and my next step will get to the maximum of my trading quota. Once I get to the maximum of my trading quota, then I will upgrade to the next level, which will be intermediate, and that will increase my trading quota to 3,000 units. For me, it will be $3,000, and then I can continue to add fiat currency to my account and continue to open more robots. So in anything that you do, you have to have a plan. You can't just sit in one spot and not grow. You die that way. You become stagnant that way. So you want to have a plan. There's lots of proof that these robots work. It does depend on the market. So like I said, if you don't believe that the market is going to rise, this is not where you need to be. But if you believe in the market and you know that it's going to come back up, this is a good time to get started because the prices are so low. So this is a great time to get in and get started and start setting up some robots. Take it slow, take it one at a time, and plan to continue to add to the bots. Don't get stuck with thinking I'm only going to give it $100, or I'm only going to give it $300. When I got started, I was thinking I'm only going to give it $1,000. But in the time that I've been here and seeing what the robots are doing and how they work, I know that I need to continue to add to this platform in order for me to reach my goals. And ultimately, that's what I want. I want to reach a sustainable level where I've got profits coming in, and my bots I have a lot of bots that give me a lot of flexibility. So that's it. I just wanted to show you, all of my bots are still sitting. None of them have made any trades over half of May, and here I am now half into June. So it's been a good month since anything has really happened with any of my bots, and my next goal is to put another chunk of fiat currency in to open a new bot, and I'm going to keep doing that until I reach that equilibrium to where I've got bots that are always trading because of where they're at in the market. So that's my plan. I encourage you, give me a thumbs up. Keep watching. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to continue to do these updates. You'll continue to watch this grow, and I can assure you that now is the time to get in. It really is. The markets are down, and there's nowhere but up to go really from here. And they've been going up and down in this bear market. They've still been going up and down. I see in the Telegraph group where people are starting new bots and they're making trades. So it really depends on the action that you take to give this platform an opportunity to make you money. So now's the time. Get in, get started slowly. Watch as many videos as you can. get all the training that you can, and don't expect riches overnight. It's just not realistic, and you're setting yourself up for failure. I don't care what program you're in. There's nothing that is going to make you sustainable riches overnight. So it all comes down to how much work you want to do and how much fear you want to stuff, because we all have fears, and the ones that overcome those fears are the ones that succeed. So that's it for today. You make it a great day, and I'll see you next week on an update. And hopefully by then I will have some more funds that I can put in. I'll show you how easy it is to set up a roBot, and we'll see a new bot go into action. Okay, you make it a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.